This is a 1977 Porsche 924, the car that replaced the 914. This is a European spec car, and it's not currently running. We will see if we can do something about that. And on this episode, we're going to play around with this car, and we're going to see if we can get this car back to life, and so that it can start and drive again. And then we're going to compare it to our 924. That's a 1987 S model. If you are new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe. And we are always happy to read your comments. Also check out the links in the description for a link to our online store that will have select parts for your Porsche. A friend asked me to look at this 924. What the sole objective is to get it running and driving again. Not a full restoration in any means, just trying to get it to function again.
Right.
One of the most annoying things when you get an old car like this is like there's some issue, seems like always, with the door. The door won't open, or you have to go inside to open the door. Just annoying. So rolling it up right next to the 924S that belongs to my son, and that's the car we actually did a partial restoration on it. We painted it and did a lot of mechanical work. Same color, it seems. The Zermatt silver. But you can tell the European bumpers are a little less pronounced. We will make no comparisons to our beloved 914. I'm not crazy about the spoked wheels. I think those do not fit the car at all. And you see the rear bumper is much smaller also. And this one says Carrera on the back. Not sure if that's original.
Got it in. This car feels familiar. Yep. Put up, let's see. So that's your
Audi engine.
Audi motor, huh? Yeah, there's something with the coil. Did we have hoods?
This stuff is all.
How do we keep the hood up? Is there a thing? There it is.
Stick.
Stick right there. Yours has that too?
No, that's stick.
Let me look at that.
Signs of repaint.
And rust there. Yeah, you do have some corrosion there, don't you?
Car is missing the entire timing belt cover. That's not good.
Yeah. Boy, look at this. It's just, I would not want to be driving around with that. Let's see if we can get it started.
This is the hell hole for 924s.
Really? Is it rusty? Do they rust there?
Yeah. This is a battery tray.
Yeah.
It's a little rusty.
What the hell is this? Corrosion control device? It's not working very good, is it?
Nope.
Okay, so we got our battery charger on the car. And now we're gonna take a look at this engine, why it's not starting. Somebody has already tried to do something here with the coil, so that gives us kind of a clue of something going on there. So I think the first thing we're just gonna do is put this coil back, hook it back up, and see if we can crank the motor. Now, of course, we don't know which one is positive and which one is negative. So we're gonna need to figure that out first. Okay, so green and black would be the positive. All right. Put this on here. There's one here. Let's see what we get. Turn the key on now. And we're getting voltage to the coil. Positive side.
Using a Haynes manual, we were able to trace down the problem with the ignition to the ignition control module. And really, the only issue there was corrosion to the ground. Well, I could now get it to start, I just couldn't keep the car running. So that led me to believe there was another problem, particularly with the fuel. fuel pressure gauge always provides good information.
Leaking from. Leaking from this or what?
At first I accused myself and thought that it was the fuel pressure gauge that was causing the leak. But keep watching, it was something else that was leaking.
Where is it leaking from? Oh. Leaking from here. Oh, brother. Is this a horrible connection there? Look at that. Leaking from here. This hose is very loose on here. Can easily move it. So we got good fuel pressure. It keeps going until the fuel pump lets off.
But something was still causing the engine to stall out. When troubleshooting problems with fuel injection, sometimes I just like to see it with my own eyes. Are we getting fuel to the injectors? So the injectors were not really getting any fuel. Finally, we noticed that the little reservoir tank had a support bracket that broke, causing it to weigh itself completely on the air intake system, causing that to collapse and let in unwanted air. Once that was corrected, then
Yeah,
we were getting fuel to the injectors.
they're working.
Now this car actually uses the Bosch CIS system. CIS standing for Continuous Injection System. This is a mechanical fuel injection system that was very common on cars of this era, and it's a system that works actually pretty good. And what's nice about it, it's not electronic at all. It's all mechanical, and so you see air entering into your plenum here, and it's lifting up this plate here as the air moves past it, and that's a little air sensing plate, and that lifting action causes a hydraulic action which causes it to add more fuel into the system depending on how high that plate is being lifted. If you have a hole in the system somewhere about right here, then the plate is really not going to get lifted up as the engine is trying to draw in more air. And that's what was going on. We're just not getting that plate lifted, so it was not sending fuel when needed. Bosch is one of my favorite companies. They've been around since the late 1800s. Here you see a Bosch headlight on a Panther tank. That's a little spoiler for an upcoming video. Be sure to stick around for that.
Yep. There, you got it. Can you give it a little gas?
That killed it.
No giving gas, okay. But at least let's just see if it will stay running. That's good. Getting better. All right. Try to ease a little bit of gas. There you go. No clutch?
Doesn't want to go into reverse.
Will it go into first? We'll go into any gear?
No.
I don't know. You got the clutch all the way down?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead and put in neutral and start it.
We're not really sure what the issue was where we couldn't get into
Give it
gear,
some gas, rev it.
but it immediately started working the next time we started it.
Okay. Now try to put it in reverse. It's in reverse. Okay. And try to back out. Okay. Let's try to get on the street. How's it run? Yeah? Yeah, used to it. You get used to it.
Yeah.
Brakes probably could use brakes.
Yeah, they're tiny soft.
Yeah, but so. Well. It's definitely a fun little car.
Yeah.
Feels a little loose in front of him.
The steering wheel, I think, needs to be tightened down.
Yeah.
The rear seats seem to have the original corduroy material still intact, which looked kind of nice. The front seats, we didn't know what was going on, but it turns out they just had these covers over them.
How's it look? They're under there, but they're just not in very good shape, huh? Let me see. Yeah, so there they are. Okay, but they're not that bad. But they're still there. Fun little car, huh?
Yeah. T1.
But there's no 924 Carrera.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
It's a European model, but as far as I know, there's none.
Yeah.
So I was happy to give this 924 back to the owner in a running condition, which is important when you got a car sitting around. It's nice that it runs and drives. So we just wanted to take this rare opportunity to put these two cars side by side. The first year 1977 924 and the 1987 924S. What's interesting about the 924S of 1986, 7 and 8 was that it was a kind of a reintroduction of the 924, where you had the 944 being sold, but here we come now with the 924S, and underneath it is basically a 944, at least the motor and so on. And the 924 is arguably a better looking car than the 944. I do like the flares of a 944, but there's something to be said about the clean lines of the 924. So it had the looks of the 924, and you benefited from all the development, and that's something that was interesting and neat about Porsche back in the 70s and 80s. Being a small company, out of necessity, they improved the old lines rather than just getting rid of them. In the United States, the 924 was sold up until 1983, and that is when the 944 was introduced to the market, and thus eliminating the 924, superseding it. But it didn't go away completely. In 1986, the 924 was reintroduced to the US market, and that was when it was called the 924S, and it had basically a detuned 944 engine in it. And some of those models were actually even faster than a 944 because they were lighter and more aerodynamic. So we were able to get an old car working for a friend, and we stumbled upon this little friend here.
Hey, little birdie. Hey, boy. What are you doing out here in the cold? Little birdie. Super birdie. Look at you, little birdie. What are you doing, man? Did I make you mad or what? Hey, little birdie. Hey. Hey, little man. Look at you, little birdie. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're mad at me. You want me to get lost, huh? You want me to get out of here? Okay.
For more Porsche content and occasional wildlife, please check out my other videos on my channel. And if you could, like and subscribe. And we're always interested in your comments. Until next time, tschüss.